Hello again. Tonight we're going to talk about meta tags and ImpressCMS and really what does it mean to you and your church or ministry. Well, starting off, we are logged in again with a system administrator account, which gives us access to the control panel. We'll go there just like we did when we did the Google Analytics enabling. And under preferences, the same spot again is meta and footer. In here we are looking at the first two options, the keywords and the descriptions. Now, long ago, the search engines were still getting educated and needed some help in figuring out what a page really was about. So web builders created meta keywords and added them to a page that said, here's the basic concepts, the topics that are on this page. And then the description was a summary of the page so that they didn't have to scroll through the entire page and try and piece together what it was all about. Now, over time, search engines got smarter and knew that people were manipulating these two things to try and get better search results and show up for different searches that didn't really apply to what was on their page. So the engines don't use these in terms of or for determining what pages show up for a search terms, but when those pages do show up, these are maybe used for how they're listed in or what shows up with their listing. So keywords, again, your ImpressCMS installation is going to have some default keywords in here. Take them out. Get rid of them. Leave it blank until you figure out what it is your focus is. And then when you've got that focus, put those in here and use those as reminders, more for yourself than for anything else. That's really all that they're good for. The meta description, that should be a summary of the page. Now remember, this is a global option, so you don't want to have a very wordy option, description in here, because every page should have something unique. We'll have to look at how can we build unique descriptions for every page, but that is something that modules often do. So we'll kind of cover that in a future session. What I'm going to do here is make a quick little change so you can see that where this is happening. Now, don't expect Google to immediately have that change registered, and anytime a search result comes up, it's going to have that thing. But you can see here that even if I were to search again, that it's not changing at all. My page title is the same, my description is the same. What I for the purpose of this, that's not important. But know that in many cases, Google, Bing, Yahoo, the other search engines are going to look to those meta descriptions to figure out what to put here if it exists. And it also will pull the page title, what shows up at the top of the page from that top of your website, what's up in that page browser there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, why is that description important for anything other than search engines? We'll show you. We're going to grab a link here and copy it. And hopefully, people that come to your site are doing the same thing. They're sharing what you have on your website with their family, with their friends, or, they may do something like completely unusual, like go to Facebook and share something there. So we can share a link, which will copy right in there, and look at this. It pulls my page title off of my site. I didn't type that in. It pulls a description. I didn't type it in. It pulls a picture, which you didn't even see because we hadn't gone to that page yet. But if you look here, a quick little change. That was what we added into our meta description, so we know that is what it's pulling it from. So again, think about what things you want to be shared in addition to just the link, because people will look at this, they'll look at the title, they'll look at that summary and say, that's interesting. Something there may catch their attention. Make sure that you are conscious of what those things are for your site and make the most out of them. I'm going to go back and change that back one just to, as another step through this so you can see the process. We log in, we go to the admin control panel, we go to preferences, then we go to the meta footer section, and then we go to the meta description field, make that change, and now my site's back to the way that I want it. I don't have that little change in there anymore. It really didn't make any difference to what I wanted to display. That's all we have for tonight. Hope you're doing well, and God bless.